So I think it's gonna be like a fondant preparation series because I'm just gonna be preparing cakes for fondant decoration. So first in this video I'm going to teach you how to trim this cake, how I got this cake trimmed like this perfectly well with a trimming disc. So if not heard of a trimming disc, it's an acrylic disc that you place at the bottom and at the base of the cake to just make sure your cake is well aligned. So stay tuned basically and let's get straight to the video. So hello guys, as you can see I renovated my studio space. So I think it's looking more better and more classic like this. So in this video I'm teaching you how the best way to trim your fondant cake with trimming discs, because trimming discs helps in doing two things: giving you a straight cake and a perfectly aligned and neat cake. So I just trimmed this one. So and I have another one to trim behind me. So I was like, why not just show you guys on how I get my perfectly smooth cake on fondant. So dropping this aside, I will be bringing this here. So first things first, you will need to get your smooth top. By the way guys, this pan is just like let's say cake waste or off cuts. So you need to get your perfectly aligned smooth cake. It all starts by making sure your cake is almost or perfectly aligned on its own. You will just check it round, then you start with the top. Don't things you should consider, don't go deep once. Just start moving your cake, you're making the top smooth layer by layer. Okay, so once you've just gotten a base, then you just start working on it. Going around. So you check, or if you have your leveler, okay, I can see that yes, a bit higher, but let's check. So I'll just work on here a bit. So I think here is like, the cake is like, okay now. This is my rag, I'll just clean my hand. So I'll just check round. Okay. Like this is like the most important step guys. To make sure your top is perfectly straight, because if it's not straight, if it's slanted a bit, it's gonna affect your whole trimming with your trimming discs. Just okay. So I think we're there. So nextly, for this next stage, what you need right now, you need some buttercream. You need a dummy, preferably smaller than this dimension of your cake. Then you will need some trimming discs. So this is like, I think 7.5 inches in diameter. It's just small enough to for you to cut out the edges of your cake. As you can see, it's just like small enough. You just see this small space, because some cakes, you know, after baking they do shrink, and that's why if if you are like trimming an 18 cheesecake, it's always advisable to use like for you to use like 7.5. If you are trimming a 10-inch cheesecake, you use like 9.5. For that particular cake, I used a 9.5 inches trimming disc because it's a 10-inch cheesecake. So just place it on top like this. Then using your dual rod, you pass it down through the cake. Over time, I've come to discover that it's not always straight when you pass it down. So like this, putting one hand here, you just flip it, okay? Then let's get to your dummy on top your turntable. You just press it down a bit. So you see it's a bit to one side. Let me just quickly check this camera if it's on me. Okay, I think I need to move it up a bit. Ooh. That is better. Okay, adjust that camera. So right now you see it's a bit to this side, so you can just easily reposition it. What will help guiding your repositioning is the other trimming disc. So just quickly put it up roughly and just make sure it's at the center of your whole cake. Once you've got your place, you remove it, press in the middle so it doesn't move after you when trimming. Then you cross check. When you see that okay, it's all good, then you bring it out and just apply some buttercream. This buttercream helps to keep the cakes in place. It helps to reduce friction and just basically to reduce friction. So yeah, so once it's like this, I'm just gonna be trimming. So at this stage, what I'm gonna do is put your hand on the tape on the cake and add some pressure. What this does is compresses your cake and give you more room for trimming and helps you get your perfect smooth sides. So moving this aside, I'm just going to be showing you what I'm going to be doing. So giving this a little bit of pressure, I'm going to be this is quite. So I'll give you an idea. This is what you're going to be doing. So your trimming knife will be, is it parallel or perpendicular to the both trimming discs, and all you do is just go up and down. You get. This is like not a comfortable spot for me, so I'm just going to move it to this side. You should be careful, guys, because this trimming knife tends to meet up your hand here at all times, so it's really cuts. I've gotten a couple of cuts myself, so you should be really careful. So as you can see, guys, I'm done in less than, I don't know how long, 2 minutes. So you bring out your dual rod, you place your ball on top, you lift it up, then you flip. Okay, but I'm dropping this first. I'm cleaning my table. And I will clean my table. Okay. Okay, so bringing this back, I will just be placing this on top here and removing the second humidity. So you can see, guys, so after this you can just take a look at it and just basically just use your knife carefully and just go around, just like when you're barbing your hair for the boys, for we boys. After the barber uses step to clean our hair, he still he removes the step and just you go around the hair and make it extra smooth. So this is what this process is, making it extra smooth. Or for the girls, after braiding your hair, you see the hairstyle is using fire to just burn out the excess hairs. I think this is the same case we are doing here, just giving it extra smooth. You should be careful so it doesn't eat into your cake. So yeah, this guy does it, clean the excess, and here we go. I don't know. This is the other one. So yeah. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. And I think I've come to the end of this video. Peace.